Assalamualaikum students. This is month of August, week 1 of science. I am going to explain you your first chapter, that is plant and their system, which is the chapter number 2 of your book. Firstly, you should know that about the parts of the flower. There are different parts of the plants, but the important part are root, stem, leaf, flower and buds. Now we will discuss them, their functions separately. Function of the root. You all know that these are the roots. What are the function of root? It hold a plant in a place in the ground and also take in water and minerals, and it absorb the water and minerals from the soil. Second function of the stem, we will talk about the stem. You all know that this is the stem part, okay, which will join the whole plant with that of the root and leaves, okay. The function of the stem is the plant main support above the ground. It holds the leaves so they can get light for photosynthesis. As you know that plant will make food by the process called as photosynthesis. Okay, this is the function of the stem. Now we will talk about another thing, that are the leaves. What are the function of the leaves? You all know that they contain chlorophyll, and that is used for the process of photosynthesis, and the process of photosynthesis food is manufactured for whole the plant. Okay, what are the bud? Bud are where growth starts in the plants. Okay, now we will talk about some tissues and organ of the plant. Firstly, you are watching over here. These are the photosynthetic tissues, that are the tissues which are present in the leaves. Photosynthesis process will take place in these tissues. You all know that when many cells combine together, they form tissues. There are different types of tissues in the plant. Firstly, we will talk about the photosynthetic tissues, in which chlorophyll is present, chloroplast is present, which contain green coloring matter, that is called as chlorophyll, and that will absorb sunlight, carbon dioxide, and make their food by the process called as photosynthesis. That's why it is called as photosynthetic tissues. Okay, now we will talk about the protective tissues. What are the protective tissues? Protective tissues are tissues which cover the surface of root, stem and leaf. It is a thin transparent skin that protect the plant from damage or infection. It will protect the plant from any type of injury, and it will say that are the protective tissues. Okay, after the protective tissues, we will talk about another thing that is present, tube-like structure, that is called as xylem. Xylem tissues which carry water and minerals from the root to the leaf. Then we will talk about the phloem. These are also the tube substances, phloem tissues which carry food from the leaves to other parts of the plants. Okay, now we will talk about the transport system of the plant. You all know that plant contain a transport system, that the root, which is absorbing water and minerals, is transferred towards the leaf for making of food, and when the food is manufactured in that of leaf, it will transfer to all parts of the tree, and it will say that are the protective tissues. Okay, after the protective tissues, we will talk about another thing that is present, tube-like structure, that is called as xylem. Xylem tissues which carry water and minerals from the root to the leaf. Then we will talk about the phloem. These are also the tube substances, phloem tissues which carry food from the leaves to other parts of the plants. Okay, now we will talk about the transport system of the plant. You all know that plant contain a transport system, that the root, which is absorbing water and minerals, is transferred towards the leaf for making of food, and when the food is manufactured in that of leaf, it will transfer to all parts of the plant. This is all the transport system. Okay, and the two types of tubes which are helping in this transport system are called as the xylem and phloem, and these tubes are collectively called as vascular tissues or vascular bundles. The bundle of these xylem and phloem tubes are called as vascular bundles. Okay, now we will talk about this structure of the root. This is a structure of the root. You will see over here. These parts is the root here. This is the root tip. Okay, now we will. What are the main functions which these roots is performing. Water and mineral move up the xylem tube to the stem. Sugar from the leaf moves down the phloem tube. Root hair give a big surface area to take water in and minerals from the soil. They grow. Root tip is protected by the root cap. Okay, these all are some properties of that of the inside of the root. Now we will talk about inside of the stem. What are the functions or what are the things which are happening inside of the stem? Vascular bundle is made of xylem and phloem which are present inside the stem. Phloem tube carries sugar made in the liver up and down to the plant, that is, it will provide the nutrition to all parts of the plant. Xylem tube carry water and minerals up from the root. All the water and minerals from the root is taken from the xylem tube. Okay. After that, these are the questions which you have to complete in your biology copy. As you know, this is the biology chapter. You have to do these questions in your biology copy. Okay, you will see over here, these all are the questions which you have to complete. Thank you.